Hello beautifuls of the feed, it's me Benji. Welcome back to today's video. I did actually try to go live today and it was just all glitching out, so I actually decided to just do this. So sorry about being a little bit late. If you do resonate today, please hit the like button. Also, if you just enjoy the video, you could also do the same thing and leave a comment and subscribe if you're brand new to the Soul Family here on the channel. So let's just get going and see what today's reading is going to be. I hope everyone's having a good day today, by the way. Alright, we have the Ten of Wands. That's the first card that has come out today. Ten of Wands kind of gives me the sense of like really just having baggage and kind of releasing it, like kind of like feeling burdened but like carrying too much, but it's like it's almost like ready to be released. That's kind of what I'm getting from the Ten of Wands today. Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords. Queen of Cups is really bringing forth the energy of emotional wisdom, a very nurturing energy, like compassion, very compassionate. So I feel like the sense of being compassionate is like you're really looking at being compassionate towards yourself because of the burden. And I feel like this burden has brought a lot of pain and or suffering in some form. It does seem like this could be something to do with your health, and I don't normally go there in my readings, but that's kind of what I'm getting from this. It could be something to do with health. We have the Three of Cups. Okay, so the Three of Cups here is really giving me a sense of community, being in a group, celebration. Ten of Cups, more kind of like more celebration, more desires being fulfilled, you know, like it's like the abundance level of like just like a dream coming true. Like it kind of gives me that, and it also is really just like the fulfillment of your emotions and like happiness, right? Like that's kind of what I was getting from it. So I feel like this is really kind of interesting. So this energy that's at least here looks like you're being more social, or like in a group of people, like there's more people in your life, you're being surrounded by more things, you feel more comfortable. So I feel like at least that's kind of like what's wanted and what is being manifested to come in. You feel a little bit bound. You feel very bound actually with the, you know, like the Eight of Swords here. It really feels like you're trying to make this happen. I was feeling like, you know, like this is something that you want to do. I feel like this is like your dream is to like be abundant in all areas of life. And I feel like there is something holding you back. With this card of being bound here, it's just really kind of telling on like that kind of situation. This one here wanted to come out. There is some battling going on with, I feel, probably yourself. It's really interesting here. Like maybe this could be other people, but it really seems like you're just battling your way through the burden from back here. And it's really like getting through it, but like there is a lot of thoughts going on. There's a lot of bumpiness. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like a bumpy road, the journey's bumpy. And we have moving away. So this card here is really representing the Eight of Cups. It's really just kind of like moving away from something and just being really kind of meticulous and mature about it, and kind of just like moving on. You know, like it's almost like you're not really focused on that thing, and you're really trying to move in a different direction. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. The different direction that you're trying to head in it is financial independence. You want to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You know, like I feel like you put in a lot of effort. So I feel like that's what you want to do. As such, you're moving away from this kind of like tumultuous feeling and we're going into the full energy, so that's kind of really beautiful. So I feel like there is this like situation that you're like going to be very social, and it's going to feel very, very good. But it does seem like there is this bound feeling, and like moving away from something because you want to be more financially independent. And this here really just shows that you're going to like move into the full energy, which is like innocence. It's a brand new beginning, like, taking a leap of faith, trusting in the universe, like you're not going to battle it anymore. You're going to really trust in it. So I feel like this card here is really what's giving me that. Moving away from those energies, which is really, really beautiful. I love that. We have the sun. Oh, cool. So I feel like that's really beautiful. So a lot of happiness is coming, joy. Your dreams are probably going to be fulfilled, or at least they're going to be moving forward to be fulfilled. I really love that. I currently don't have any cards that have come out about anything to do with connection yet. Let's see what came out here. Okay, so we do now. We have a sense of working with someone, and I feel like this is a sense of working with them because you're in this like new space. I feel like you're very more open to and trusting, right? Like you're trusting in the universe because, as the Fool would say, you're like very innocent. I feel like there is going to be something come to light though when you're doing this, and it's going to be very truthful and honest, and you're going to see the divine truth behind it. The divine truth that you're going to see is the deception. So you're going to be very much more in your intuition. You're going to be like so good at like telling when something is wrong. And we have the Page of Pentacles here, and then we have the Ten of Swords. So it seems here that there is this new opportunity here with like finances, a new idea. There is a sense of like this maybe not working with this person. But I feel like there's a release of pain. There has been a lot of pain, and I feel like this is going to help you. It's really like this situation, maybe where you're going to work with someone, it's really going to just like open up super quickly, and you're going to realize the deception or the tactics and strategy. And then it's really just giving a sense of like once you see those things, you on your own are going to be able to release this pain that has been holding you back, which is probably just in general, like through life, a lot of us get used or we get abused in some way, especially when it comes to money or like things like that. So I feel like this is going to help you heal, and it's going to help you move forward in your career or in your finances and in your like creative endeavors. I think that's really beautiful. Beautiful. We have, yeah, so this is like hard work, but like at the same time, it's got that pondering feeling, like you're thinking about things. You're really like thinking about the direction of where to go. I don't really get the sense of you're thinking about the past. You're really like letting that go. I really feel like this is giving the sense of looking forward and really just like figuring out where you want to go. Because, yeah, the divine intuition thing is really showing that you're going to be very respectful. There's a lot of no sleep at the moment. There's a lot of no sleep at the moment. I feel like that's just like the nighttime. It's just like not a great time. I feel alone looking at that card today. So I feel like nighttime is very lonely for you. Winning at all costs. So we have that card. And we'll just do one more card, and it's the Ace of Swords. Okay. So sometimes I feel like this card's really giving me the sense of walking away from that old person. Like I feel like there's this person inside of you that's really mean to you, like self-deprecating kind of vibe, like there's a voice in your head, and I feel like it hurts you. And I feel like you're going to want at all costs to like heal that or get away from that, or what I'm basically trying to say is that you're going to do everything you can to heal those things. And that's what I get from the Ace of Swords here. It's really just giving that sense of healing. It's giving a new strength, like you're going to come into this new place. There's a lot of happiness and stuff, but there's also a lot of sadness here. But I think you're going into such a beautiful new kind of cycle. And I think that's wonderful for you. I'm going to move on to an affirmation, so let's do that. If you are resonating today, please hit that like button and also subscribe if you're new and leave a comment, please. All right. What is our affirmations today? These three. They are: my friendships support me, nourish me, and inspire me. We have: I can expand time when I'm inspired. I think this reading's all about inspiration. When I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. Love it. You got to love it. I claim all three of those. Let me know if you claim those today. I'd love to know. And I don't need to use these cards. I did pick them up though. I just so interesting. Okay. Twin Flame Ascension apparently wants to tell you something today, because I didn't really need to pick them up, but I know there's cards in here that have messages. It says 7-7, heal abandonment. It's time to forgive. I feel like there must have been something in the past, something like the abandonment thing, right? It's pretty obvious with that card. It says acknowledge, 1-1, take responsibility. So I guess I need to speak about my experience here just really quickly. I was abandoned when I was a young child. And I know that's weird because when I grew up, when I found out, it felt like I had been abandoned. And then it happened again and again and again and again. So I had this big abandonment trauma, which still to this day, sometimes when someone leaves, I'm just and I feel this sadness inside me. So it is very much giving that and acknowledging it and taking responsibility that is yours when you're an adult. Even though someone else created that for you, or some situation or experiences did, it really comes down to the fact that when you are an adult, when you're at that stage, it is really yours. And you have to take responsibility. You have to forgive yourself and the other people. And you don't have to go back into the lives. You just have to it's almost like letting go of the pain here. There's a lot of healing going on. There's something binding you. I really feel like this thing is and could be binding you. We have false twin flame number 22, and it says intense change. So this is really giving me a sense of the abandonment comes from that. Maybe relationships, maybe there's a situation where you believe that you're meant to be together forever, and it was really that situation where it felt like they were your twin flame. The other person might have even told you that. But this one here is really just giving me a sense of coming into a place of intuition and to a divine situation where you're going to really see the truth, and you're going to start realizing that it's really not the other person. At the end of the day, it's really up to you to do the work for you so that you can attract the real thing that you want. And we have awareness, which is crystal clear vision, and it's number 33. And I'm just going to leave it at that because I feel like me going and diving into it is really kind of what's giving awareness. Just being aware of these things is really important. So ultimately, I feel like this reading today is really amazing because this is really giving a sense for whoever this is for. If you're resonating, I really think this is for someone that has been through it. They've probably been in a relationship for a very, very long time. And what I get from this is that relationship was an actual false twin flame. It was, it was so realistic to a twin flame connection, but it was actually a karmic. So I feel like this situation where there's intense change, you're moving towards an actual situation. And I feel like you're going to be paired up with a divine counterpart. But I feel like you're doing the work to get there, if that makes sense. But that's what I'm getting today from this. And the card that I picked up this morning to do a thumbnail for my live stream, which was this one, which was channeling, and I shuffled it and it came out today for my live stream. So I feel like this has got something to do with today's reading, so I thought I would pick it up and just show you. And it says channeling, intuition, spiritual communication, represents enlightened state of spiritual awareness and direct connection to the higher wisdom. It signifies that you are open to receiving guidance from the universe, spirit guides, or other higher realms, affirmation. I am clear. I am a clear channel for divine wisdom, receiving guidance with clarity and trust. So this has got everything to do with this reading. I really think this is for you. I think this is like a step in the right direction in your destiny and your fated path, like all that kind of stuff. I think this is really beautiful. And I am just going to get a couple of messages extra for today. But my phone might go dead soon because I also put my phone on charge this morning and it was on and it said that it was 100%. And then I sat down and plugged it in and now it says 10%. So some weird things are happening today, like energetically. So I'll try to be quick. Do we have any messages, Egyptian Oracle, Starseeds? Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Ooh, that one's bent in half. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. All right, so I feel like this is happening. This is definitely happening. I feel like there is a spiritual ascension, awakening of some sort happening for a lot of people at the moment. So if this is for you, it is for you. You're being called upon by Spirit to do what was agreed to. Like if that makes sense. Like you agreed to do stuff like when you signed in soul contracts and stuff, you're being called on to do that. I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Okay, I'm going to lose it. Anyways, this reading is epic, and I can't even say that like anything bad about it. Like at this point, that all kind of goes together, and it made my brain go, and that's always a good thing.